Game 7. Do or die. Winner advances, loser goes home. This should be especially fun for our Portland Trail Blazers, being that this is our very first Game 7 of this entire franchise series. It's against an unlikely opponent, the 8th-seeded Phoenix Suns here in the second round, with a spot in the Western Conference Finals on the line. It has been a very exciting series up to this point. Game 1, a narrow loss by 3. Game 2, big response. We win by 20, followed by a 12-point victory in Game 3. The Suns got back, winning by 20 in Game 4, which brings us to the last episode where we played Games 5 and 6. Game 5 was an absolute thriller. You'll notice in the second quarter we got outscored by 17. A common theme of this playoff series has been the Suns taking big halftime leads and us generally being able to come back. We did that here in Game 5, but it did not lead to a win. A game-winning shot at the buzzer by Devin Booker propelled the Suns to a 3-2 lead. Game 6 began much of the same. We did not play our best basketball in the first half, but as we have done throughout this entire series against the Suns, we came back, we held on, and we prevailed with 32 from Shaedon Sharpe, 24 off the bench from Ochai, and a double-double by Darius Springer to lead the way despite 43 points from Devin Booker. As we go into this Game 7, we've got to put all our chips in. Of course, Kristaps Porzingis will still be unavailable with a lung collapse, so he will not be out there for us, meaning we're going to need these young bigs, Ashton Wisham, or Enzo Shabazz, or maybe Zay Logan, to really propel us along with the usual group. We're going to rock with the same lineup. We're not going to change anything. We're going to trust our best players to send us forward into the next round. And if not, well, that would suck because I really want to win this game. All right, let's hop into Game 7. Do or die. Winner advances to the Western Conference Finals with the Sacramento Kings awaiting the winner. The best two words in sports are Game 7, and our young Blazers get to experience it for the first time with this young core. This Suns team, meanwhile, has been around the block. They've played in a lot of Game 7s. You know, the last time they were in a second-round Game 7, they got absolutely humiliated. So I think the fact that DeAndre Ayton, Devin Booker, and to a lesser extent Kevin Durant have been here together for some ugly postseason exits. The Suns, despite being the 8th seed, look to right their wrongs and upset the young and fun Trailblazers. We'll see which team advances to the Western Conference Finals as the tip-off is won by the rookie Ashton Wisham and the Blazers. And we are underway. Game 7 at the second round. Who will move on? And which team's season will come to a close? Shaedon Sharpe with it, drives left side. Sharpe inside, draws the foul, and one! A quick start for the Blazers as Shaedon Sharpe gets a three-point play the old-fashioned way. Gonna need a big game out of Sharpe, who's been a little inconsistent throughout the postseason, but he's given the Blazers some big performances, including the Elimination Game 6 win in Phoenix. Booker with it for the Suns. Inside for Durant, who slams it home. Very good play there by the Suns, getting Durant open off the screen with nobody inside as Durant steals the ball away. Slow start for both offenses as Durant has it inside for the big man, DeAndre Ayton, who misses, but the former Blazer is there with the offensive rebound and the putback as it's 4-3. Griffin over to Wisham. He's got Shaedon Sharpe, who hits the jumper. First basket in over 2 minutes for the Blazers. And it's Sharpe who's got the first 5 for Portland. Durant with it for the Suns, guarded by Darius Springer. Durant, spin move, that one is good, and the Suns take the lead. So far, neither team seems to be getting much of an early advantage within the first 3 minutes of the game. The rookie, Caden Brake, in for Durant, who floats it in with the left hand. A quick start for KD. He's got 6 of the Suns' first 8 points, and they seem to be running the offense through him, even though the Booker's been the guy so far in the playoffs, as it's a lob from Book to DeAndre Ayton, and the Suns now lead 10-5. Portland has scored 2 baskets so far, both of which by Sharpe. Finally, someone else on the board. It's Scoot Henderson. Griffin, corner 3, no good. Rebounded by McLean. Suns look to run the floor, but it's intercepted. Scoot Henderson flies in. Abaji to Griffin inside for Enzo Shabazz, who makes the layup, and it's 12-11. Still a very defensive battle here in the first quarter as Booker has it. Screen from Ayton. Booker, 3-ball. That one is good. The first triple from either team today. It took 7 minutes, but it finally happens. Agbaji, pump fake out to the big fella, Enzo Shabazz. He rarely scores from outside the paint, but he can shoot the ball when open, as he shows there. 15-13. Here's Bradley Beal with it, guarded by Anthony Simons, who comes in the game for the first time. Beal, step back. That one is good, despite the help defense from Shabazz. 17-13 now. Agbaji inside for Springer. That one's no good. Grabs his own rebound, and the Blazers get to continue the possession. Simons, step back. 3-ball. No good again. Tipped. Shabazz ends up with it, and he misses. Portland is not hitting their shots inside. 13 points through the first 8 minutes of this game is not going to cut it. On the other end, Durant blows by Springer. Tough layup is good, as Kevin Durant has 8, and the Suns up their lead to 6. Here's Agbaji with it, looking for the screen. A little pick and roll action, as Ochai Agbaji keeps it himself, and he is in for the layup, his first point of the game. 21-15 now. Here's Anthony Simons with it. Over to Scoot Henderson. Gets some room. Fools the defender. And Scoot Henderson hits the jumper. He's now got 4. Portland's offense starting to play a little bit better. They've been able to keep pace with Phoenix, who's also had some struggles on offense. But not this man. Kevin Durant already in the double figures, as it's 23-17. Ochai with it. Pump fake inside, guarded by Rozier. His shot won't fall. Shabazz with the rebound. What a start for Enzo Shabazz, who only had 4 points through the entirety of the playoffs so far. He's got 6, now make it 8 here in the first quarter of Game 7. Great feed by Ochai Agbaji, and an awesome slam by Enzo Shabazz, who has been a spark plug for the Blazers so far off the bench. 2-point game. Here's Maledon with it, guarded by Simons. Inside, layup is no good. And that'll wrap up the first quarter. 23-21, Suns lead a low-scoring dogfight. And as we all would have expected, it's Enzo Shabazz who leads the Blazers in scoring. He's got 8 points on 4 of 5 shooting as we move into the second quarter. Here comes Bradley Beal with it. Step-back jumper is no good. Another defensive stop by Simons. Shabazz with another rebound on the other end. Khalil Griffin, open 3. That one's good! The Blazers hit their first 3 of the game after going 0 for 3 from deep in the first. 3 throw no good for Beal. Blazers look to run the floor. Sharp from the parking lot. Bang! Big time shot for Shaedon Sharpe. Portland with a pair of 3s in the early going of the second quarter, as Sharpe is inside for Enzo Shabazz again, who's now got 10 and 8. 24-29. Booker inside. No good. A very rough start to the Suns here in the second quarter, who don't have a field goal yet. Sharpe off the dribble. Another 3! The Blazers go on a huge run to start the second. The offense is heated up, and they lead by 8. Phoenix has to get a bucket soon, and they do. Finally, Devin Booker hits the 3 for the Suns. 32-27 now. Booker inside. No good. Nice defense by guess who? Enzo Shabazz. On the other end, Shaedon Sharpe inside for the big man. Shabazz for Logan, who gets the dunk. Portland's offense looks night and day different from the first quarter here to the second. So much more energy, so much more movement off the ball. Sharpe with the drive. Layup is good. Shaedon Sharpe has been electric so far tonight with 13 points. He's playing a big role so far here in Game 7. Booker, another 3. That one's good. Devin Booker did not have a very good first quarter, but it appears he has a pulse here in the second with a pair of 3s. Nesmith, pump fake, layup is good. Suns have it back within 4 as the Blazers' offense has cooled off a little bit after their big stretch. Simons on the drive, snuffed at the rim. Mitchell Robinson with the denial. On the other end, Booker, Nesmith throws it down. And the Suns bring it within 2 as Portland's got to call time. 36-34. Springer with it. He has not scored yet. No good. Grabs his own rebound. Put back. No good again. It has been a rough start offensively for Darius Springer, who's been a nothing so far. Ayton, pump fake. That one's good, and we're tied at 36. So now the Suns get the momentum back as we are once again tied. Springer with the drive. Somebody's going to be open. Zay Logan. Nobody's near him, and he misses the wide open corner 3. Got to get that one to fall. Portland's not hitting their 3s like they were early in the quarter, while the Suns are taking advantage, looking for the lead, and they'll get it. Devin Booker with the jumper over Shaedon Sharpe, and it's now 38-37. Booker, of course, still nursing a hip injury that he's played through since Game 1. Durant off the screen. He hits the triple, and now the Suns are making some big shots from beyond the arc. They lead 41-38. Break on the drive. Ayton, Booker, wide open in the corner. That one will fall. Another 3 for Phoenix. They're up by 6. Portland's got to get back. Sharp, blocked by Domin Ayton. The Blazers have completely forgotten how to play offense all of a sudden. Break on the other end is fouled in transition by Wisham. He would make both 3 throws, and the lead now sits at 8. Somebody's got to score for Portland. This is getting rough. Good drive by Shaedon Sharpe, and fittingly, it's him. He dunks over Devin Booker now with 15 points on the night as it's 46-40. This has been a game of runs, really a quarter of runs in the second quarter. The Blazers started off strong. Now it's Phoenix, and it has been all Phoenix over the last couple of minutes. Nice touch by Kevin Durant, 48-40. Devin Booker with it over to Jace McClain. That one is snuffed out of bounds by Darius Springer. What a play on the defensive end for Portland. Suns will inbound, though. McClain nearly loses it, but Ayton is there, and he dunks it over Shabazz, who nearly had the steal. 50-40, Scoot Henderson inside for Sharpe again, switching hands midair with the finish. Shaedon Sharpe's got 17 points tonight. He has been brilliant. High volume, high efficiency, making some big plays for this offense. As break is blocked by the fellow rookie Ashton Wisham. On the other end, Springer, Sharpe. That one is snuffed. DeAndre Ayton with the block. It's a block party here in the first half at the Moda Center. 36 to go in the half. Ayton guarded by Sharpe. That's a mismatch. Ayton takes advantage. He's in takeover mode as Sharpe loses it. Bradley Beal with the steal on the other end. Beal, step back. That one is good. And the Suns are up by a dozen. 56-44. Here's Caden Brake at the free-throw line. He would make 1 of 2 after being fouled late. Portland's going to have one more shot here before the end of the half. Anthony Simons from the corner, no good. And that'll wrap up the first half, despite a late putback attempt by Agbaji that will not count. So this is where the Blazers have been in the entirety of this series against the Suns. Down by around 10 to 15 points at halftime. On one hand, it feels like the Suns have us right where we want to be. We've been in this position, and we have come back from a similar deficit time and time again throughout this entire second-round series against the Suns. On the other hand, minus a hot stretch within the first 4 minutes of the second quarter, our offense has been god-awful. No shot creation. The passing's been subpar. The offensive rebounding has been non-existent. Scoot Henderson has 4 points. Darius Springer has 0 points. It's been the Shaedon Sharpe show. He's got 19. The rest of the squad with only 25. And the Suns lead fairly convincingly going into the third as DeAndre Ayton gets the scoring started for Phoenix. Yes, the Blazers have come from behind a lot against the Suns, but if they want to rally, they've got to start soon and not have Darius Springer getting rocked at the rim by Durant. Springer 0 for 7 now. Booker misses, though, on the other end, so at least the Blazers are able to get the stop as they look to run the floor. Here's Khalil Griffin with it on the drive. Throws it down with the left hand. Khalil Griffin's had some big games scoring the ball against the Suns. So far today, he's been a little quiet with only 8 points, which I guess is third on the team. Here's Devin Booker with it with a dime for McClain, who makes the layup, adding to the lead for Phoenix. 61-46. Griffin on the drive. He's trapped. Gets it over to Shaedon Sharpe in the corner. Sharpe hoping to get a screen from somebody. It's Wisham. Mid-ranger on the move. That one is good. Nice job by Shaedon Sharpe with a little help from his rookie center to get open and create his own shot. The lead hasn't really changed much yet in the third as Booker is snuffed at the rim, but Ayton gets it immediately right back for the putback. 63-48, still a 15-point game. Here's Scoot Henderson with the drive, gets it to Springer, and he misses the wide-open dunk. It has been that kind of day for Darius Springer, who's now 0 for 8 from the field. In his first ever Game 7, he has looked lost on the offensive end as Brake hits the jumper over him to add to the lead for Phoenix. 65-48, 8 to go in the third. Shaedon Sharpe with the screen. Sharpe mid-ranger again. Portland might have found something with this little two-man game with Sharpe and Wisham as Sharpe is getting open off of these screens and hitting his shots. He's got 46% of Portland's points today. Durant inside, no good. Ball is tipped in the air. KD gets it back. Misses again. Good defense from Khalil Griffin. Here comes Portland on the run. Shaedon Sharpe thinks about the shot. Instead over to Simons, who powers it home for his first points of the game. Obviously, it's been a disappointing playoff for Anthony Simons, shooting under 40% from the field. But if he can get hot, the Blazers can get back in the game, as that one's no good. Enzo Shabazz with his 10th rebound of the game. It's a double-double. On the other end, Shaden Sharp with it, looking to drive in. He's got 23. Gets it over to the big fella, Shabazz. He finds Scoot Henderson. He gets the screen. Scoot Henderson on the move, and that one is good. The mid-range is the least efficient shot you can take in basketball, but it's working for us. Shabazz trap, gets it over to Scoot Henderson. He's guarded by Brake, looks to drive left side. He is Sharp open in the corner. That one's good. 26 for Sharp. And the Blazers look to be starting this rally. They're only down by 10. The closest this game has been in a little while. Screen from Ayton. Here's Brake with it on the drive. Floats that one up off the glass and in. Big shot for Phoenix. Their offense needs to get back in a rhythm. They haven't been all that great so far in the third quarter. McClain blocked by Griffin. The Fly Swatters have come out tonight for sure from both teams. Phoenix will keep it, though. Beal has it on the baseline, looking to inbound. He gets it over to Devin Booker, steps into his shot, and that one is good. The Suns back up by 14. Pick and pop. Logan open three. Misses. Another open miss from Logan. He's had a couple tonight. Can't miss that one as the Suns look to run the floor quickly, and Ayton is in for the slam over Springer. It's a 5-point swing. Phoenix is on a 6-0 run, and they're right back up by 16 points. Back to square one, as Portland gets a big response off the reverse slam by Ochai Agbaji. 73-59, here's Caden Brake at the top of the key. The Suns run their favorite play for Durant, who's able to get in motion on the right side, close out the paint, and the lead is back up to 16 as Agbaji has his pass tipped and stolen. Durant with it for the Suns. He gets it to Brake, and he makes the layup. 18-point game. Just a minute ago, the lead was at 10. 6 minutes into the third quarter, not much has changed. Portland needs a turning point now. And I guess that's a good start. Zay Logan with the contested layup. 77-61. Booker, three. Won't fall. Good defense by the Blazers. They're going to look to come up the floor quickly. Scoot Henderson with it. Logan, deep three. Bang! Another bucket for Zay Logan. And we are within 13. Here is Ayton with it. He gets it over to Caden Brake. Suns again in a position where they could really use a shot here as Brake misses. Ayton offensive rebound, and his dominance on the glass continues, using his force to make the layup. 79-64 now. Scoot Henderson with it on the drive. He's trapped. Ochai open three. Okay, that one falls, and the lead is down to 12. Here's Brake with it. No good. Rebound by Shabazz is 12th. He gets it to Scoot. Over to Springer. Springer with it. Still has not scored until now. Finally, Darius Springer's on the board. It took nearly 30 minutes, but he's in with the dunk, and we're back down to 10 again. 79-69. Big opportunity for Phoenix as they look to get on another run. Caden Brake beats the shot clock. That one is good. So now it's 81-69. Nice. There's Scoot Henderson. Takes it home with two hands as he throws it down. 10-point game now. Brake over to Rozier, who loses it. Agbaji with the steal to Shabazz inside for Henderson. Layup, foul. It's good! And one for Scoot Henderson. And the lead is down to 7. The closest this game has been in over 10 minutes. Portland is officially back in it. Suns need a basket. They get one from Terry Rozier, who has the lead back up to 9, looking to quiet some of the outside noise. Agbaji over to Shabazz, back to Ochai. Pump fake. Shabazz has the mismatch, and the big fella makes another play. Enzo Shabazz continues to be the story of the game, as that one is no good. Nice defense by Springer. He's got Scoot, who has a double-double himself, 11 and 11. To Sharp in the corner. Yes! The lead is now down to 6. 87-79 after a pair of three throws from the Suns. Portland looking for one more shot here in the third. It's Simons with it. He's got Agbaji. He's going to have to shoot it quickly. Step back at the buzzer. No good. Not a bad quarter by the Blazers. The Suns led by as much as 18. Portland has brought the lead down to 8. We've still got a lot of work to do, though, and our offense needs to continue this run here in the fourth quarter. We've got to outscore Phoenix by at least 8 over the next 10 minutes. Otherwise, our season's over. It's going to be a tall task, but hopefully these guys can do it. Simons brings it up to start the fourth on the drive, and that is a foul on Booker, nearly a charge. Good take, though, by Booker because Shaden Sharp was wide open in the left corner. Nonetheless, Portland will get to inbound. They will hold on to possession. Logan over to Sharp, who misses, grabs his own rebound, pump fake, misses again, grabs another rebound, and misses a third time. I don't even know if Shaedon Sharp has missed 3 shots all day before that, as Booker hits the jumper on the other end. That was such a golden opportunity for the Blazers, and they wasted it. Lead back down to 10. Here is Springer. Backs down on Beal. Has the mismatch and takes advantage with his just second basket of the game. 89-81. Here is Springer with it over to Anthony Simons. Simons, step back, deep 3. Bang! Big shot for Simons. Lead is down to 5. Booker on the drive. Layup is no good, out of control. Griffin with the rebound. Portland's in takeover mode. Here's Springer inside Logan. Throws it down. It's a one-score game, folks. 89-86. Kessler Edwards misses inside. Griffin the rebound out to Logan. He's got Simons with it. Simons inside. That one's good. And we are within 1. Portland has been on fire here in the fourth. A 9-0 run, forcing a Phoenix timeout. We'll see how the Suns get back. Beal with the two-handed jam as he blows by Khalil Griffin. 91-88. Griffin inside for Logan. Misses the dunk. Oh, man, a big miss for Portland. Can't have that. On the other end, Nesmith with it. No good, no foul. Good defense by Darius Springer. He gets it to Scoot. Inside for Logan. And 1! Zay Logan can tie it with a 3-throw. Mitchell Robinson is the one with the foul. Here's Logan at the line. This one is good. And with 6:50 to go, we are tied at 91. Not even 7 minutes ago, the Suns led by 18 points. And their lead has evaporated again. The story of this series. Robinson misses. Logan with the defense and the rebound. Portland now can take the lead. Springer to Sharp. Open 3. Bang! Shaedon Sharp with 32 points. And for the first time since the second quarter, the Trailblazers are winning. Suns have to score here, and they do. The veteran guard, Bradley Beal, is in for the jumper inside 10 feet. 93-94. Here is Springer with it. Has Scoot wide open at the top of the key for 3. That one is off. Another miss by Portland. And look at this. Phoenix is in takeover mode. They can now get the lead back as Break misses inside. Good defense by Portland. Sharp, Springer, long 3. It's good! Darius Springer from beyond the arc. And it's now a multi-possession lead for the Blazers. They are not satisfied with just having the lead. They want to increase it. Booker, jumper over Sharp. That one is good. And it's a 2-point game with 5 to go. Get buckled up. Grab your popcorn. This is going to be quite the ending. Springer with the hook shot over Nesmith. He is up to 9 points on the day. Playing much better than he did early in the game. 4-point lead. Break with it inside. Layup is good over Scoot Henderson. And the lead is again back down to 2. Suns with it, 3.5 to go. Robinson inside, and that one is no good. Gets his own rebound. Nesmith 3. For the lead, it's off. Good defense by Springer. And now Portland looks to make it a multi-scored lead once again. Here is Sharp with it. He's got 32 points. On the drive, I don't really know what type of lollygagging he was doing there, but hey, 2 points is 2 points for Shaedon Sharp, who rolls it in. Lead back up to 4. Booker inside, no good. Nice stop by Sharp, his 8th rebound of the game. He gets it over to Griffin, wide open lane, throws it down! Khalil Griffin ups the lead to 6 for the Blazers. There has been no timeout in like 5 minutes. These guys have just been running up and down the floor. Durant has not been able to check into the game for Phoenix in the fourth until now. Booker hits the jumper there. 99-103 now, under 2 to go. This is it. Season on the line. Booker, step back, lobs it up for DeAndre Ayton, and the lead is again back down to 2. Sharp hoping to get somebody open off the screen. He doesn't. Here's Abaji with it in the game for Griffin momentarily as he gets it to Sharp. Open 3. Bang! Another triple for Shaedon Sharp. Portland is up by 5. They've got to be able to hold on to this lead, right? There's no way they blow it. Booker gets a 3 right back, and the Suns are within 2. 106-104. Sharp on the drive, hands it off to Springer. He misses the layup, gets his own rebound, misses again. Gotta make one of those. The Suns get it back, though. That was a quick possession from Portland. They barely wasted any clock. which is, well, really not good. Booker with it now for the tie. It's good! Devin Booker knots this one up at 106. A few big shots here late in the fourth from Devin Booker. And the Blazers are going to call time with 48.6 seconds left. We're going to bring our key 4 players back into the game of Scoot, Sharp, Griffin, and Springer, joined by Enzo Shabazz at the 5. I want to give our guys enough room to have space and isolate, but we need consistent movement off the ball, and we need to crash the glass. This is now officially a game of possessions. We're going to see a lot of timeouts called. We'll be able to switch lineups as we see fit. But right now, we need our best 4 players in, along with keeping Shabazz at the 5 because he's been great all night long. Alrighty, guys, the most important possession of this series. 48.6 seconds left, tied at 106 here in Game 7 of the second round. Of course, it's Shaedon Sharpe with the ball. Looking for a screen. He'll get it from Shabazz, but drives to the wrong side. Portland's not getting much motion off the ball. It's inside now for Springer. Back to Sharpe, 7 on the shot clock. They've got to do something quickly. Sharpe for the lead. No good! What is Springer doing? He was waiting for the ball to come down to him, and, well, he's not going to get it. Suns don't call a timeout. They're going to let this one play through with around 20 to go. They're going to milk some clock. They don't want Portland to get a shot late. Here is Booker with it, guarded by Shabazz. Around 10 to go. Still tied, looking for the win. Booker, spin move for the lead. No good. Ayton with the rebound, and he's intentionally fouled by Shaedon Sharpe as the Suns call their last timeout with 3.4 seconds. That was a really smart play by Shaedon Sharpe because he knew the Suns were not going to go in the bonus with that foul. So now the Suns are going to be forced to inbound it and take a quick shot rather than Ayton being able to easily score with the mismatch. That play by Shaedon Sharpe to foul might have just saved our season. So now we're going to bring in the defensive lineup. Wisham, Shabazz, Springer, Griffin, and Agbaji. Ochai is going to guard Devin Booker. We had Griffin on him when it was tied in Game 5. Griffin got fooled by the pump fake from Devin Booker, who obviously hit the game winner over him. I'm not sure if Booker has enough time to realistically get open, go for a fake, and take a shot here with only 3 seconds, though. I think they're going to look inside, though, for DeAndre Ayton. Try to force a mismatch. So because of that, we don't want them to go to their big man inside. If they sink some crazy 3-point shot, then so be it. But I don't want them to get a good look inside that we can easily stop. 3.4 seconds left. This is it. Tie game. McClain on the inbound for the Suns. He gets it to Booker at the top of the key. Heaves up a 3. It's good! Devin Booker puts the Suns ahead with 1.4 seconds left. Oh my goodness! What a shot by Booker to put the Suns up by 3 and possibly end Portland's season. Now the Blazers are going to get one more shot here, but we can't really run a play. What it's got to be off the inbound is we got to have guys trying to get open and heave up a 3 and hope we get lucky. We need 5 guys who can shoot off the catch in the game. Alrighty, this is it. Our season is on the line right here. We need a 3 to tie. Griffin to inbound. He gets it to Sharpe. For the tie! He got it! Shaedon Sharpe ties it at the buzzer! And the Blazers season will hang on for a little bit longer. This game is going into overtime. What a play by Shaedon Sharpe, who's able to get open on the inbound, gets plenty of space, and he hits the 3 to tie it and keep the game alive. But now we've got to win here in overtime. We've got 4 minutes to look to keep our season going. We're going to start with the starting 5 in. Shabazz will likely replace Wisham pretty soon, but we want Wisham for the tip-off, being that he is 6 inches taller. And, of course, he does not win the tip. It goes to Ayton. And now here we go in overtime. Springer with the steal. Wisham, Sharpe, layup is missed. Shaedon Sharpe, of course, hits a 3 to tie, but he misses that. Off of another Phoenix miss, here is Khalil Griffin with it. He looks to drive. Step back. Springer guarded by Booker. That's a mismatch. And he misses inside. Neither team wants to score here in the first minute of overtime as we're still tied at 109. Booker with it. Oh my goodness, what a move on Scoot Henderson. He had him flying. And the Suns get the scoring started. They're up by 2 with under 3 to go. Here is Springer with it. Looks to drive right side, and he is fouled by Kevin Durant. Springer will go to the line. First one good. Second one off the back iron. No good. And so the Suns will hold on to their lead. Booker, fadeaway 3 will not fall. Griffin with the rebound. Portland can regain the lead here. Scoot Henderson with it on the drive. He's got Enzo Shabazz. He's never made an NBA 3 before, so he's not going to take that. Instead, he backs down on the smaller defender and misses for the lead, but Springer is there, and he misses again. Nobody wants to make their layups for this team. So it's still a 1-point game. Portland gets it back. Griffin with it on the drive. Over to Henderson for the lead. That one's good! Scoot Henderson with Portland's first field goal of overtime. It took us half the period, but we did it. 1-point game. Booker with space. Can't sag off even a little bit because he's going to make you pay. 114-112. Here's Shabazz with it over to Shaedon Sharpe. Griffin in the corner looks to drive inside, and he throws it down. Khalil Griffin, like a freight train. He was not letting anyone stop him there. We're tied at 114. Booker with it for the lead. No good. Nice stop by Sharpe. He's a rebound shy of a double-double. Over to Khalil Griffin inside. Springer thinks about the layup. Won't take. Over to Griffin to Shabazz for 3. Yes! Enzo Shabazz! His first NBA 3 of his entire career. And it comes with a minute left in overtime of Game 7 to take the lead. Ayton, though, gets 2 right back with the layup, and it's a 1-point game. Scoot Henderson with it with under a minute to go. Inside for Springer, pump fake, and Darius Springer finally makes a layup. 3-point game. Suns call timeout, and now Portland's got to get a stop here defensively with 50.4 seconds left. I think we're going to roll with our same 5 for right now. As for our defensive game plan, clearly they're looking for Devin Booker on these big possessions. He has been the hub of the offense since the start of the fourth quarter, and because of that, we've got to stop him. I'm going to specifically set it to have Khalil Griffin on him over Shaedon Sharpe. I get Griffin gave up the game-winning basket in Game 5, but of these guys on the floor right now, I trust Griffin the most to be able to hold Devin Booker while Darius Springer hopefully takes care of Durant. 3-point game, 50.4 seconds left. It's break on the inbound to McClain. He gets it, of course, to Devin Booker, who's guarded by Khalil Griffin. Here is Booker with it on the drive. Step back, jumper is no good. Springer with the rebound. Suns will not look to foul yet, and the Blazers are going to look to choose some clock. Interesting decision by Phoenix not to foul, down by 3. As Sharpe looks to drive inside. He throws it down! 42 points for Shaedon Sharpe, his first of the overtime period. And the Suns call their final timeout, down by 5. Phoenix is now hanging on for dear life themselves with 26.4 seconds as we're going to go back to the defensive lineup. Wisham at the 5 along with Shabazz, joined by Darius Springer, Ochai Agbaji, and Khalil Griffin, who again we have specifically guarding Devin Booker, who I think they're still going to look to get the ball to, so because of that, our defensive game plan isn't going to really change. I would expect the Suns to look for a 3, so we can't let them get a good jumper off. It's Durant with it. His shot is good. So Kevin Durant goes for the 2. The Suns are now going to have to foul quickly. As Shabazz has it on the baseline, he gets it over to Khalil Griffin. Portland is not yet in the bonus, so they'll have to foul here on the inbound. It looks like it will be Khalil Griffin who's going to take the 3 throws as he is fouled by Devin Booker. That's his 4th. So Khalil Griffin will go to the line to shoot the most important 3 throws of his career. First one, money. Big shot by the second-year forward out of Tennessee. Second one is also good. Khalil Griffin goes 2 for 2. It's a 5-point game with 20 seconds left, and the Suns can't call time. They've got to play it off the make, and they've got to shoot the ball quick. Break, 3. Yes! Caden Break with a triple, and we are within 2. Shaedon Sharpe is in the game. He'll be fouled by Devin Booker, his 5th. So if we continue to play the foul game, Devin Booker could possibly be taken out of the game. Sharp's first free throw is good, and the lead is up to 3. Blazers making some substitutions as Sharp takes his time to make it a 2-score game. It's good again. Portland leads by 4. Now the Suns again are going to have to shoot this one ridiculously quick. It's Booker out to break. Back to Booker. He's open. It's good. Devin Booker brings it to 1 with 3 seconds left. Cross-court pass is caught by Sharp. That was a ballsy play to send it to half court. That could have been bad news if the pass was offline. But it is Shaedon Sharp going back to the line to shoot 2. Getting MVP chance from the crowd. He's got 44 points tonight as the first one is good. And now that leads to the question, does he miss it on purpose or does he make it up by 2? I think the choice is easy. Go for the make, and obviously whatever you do, don't foul. Here's the second one from Sharp. It is good. 2.6 seconds left. Suns down by 3. Here's break. For the tie, it's going to be close. It's no good! And Portland will hang on to win. The Blazers are going back to the Western Conference Finals for the first time with this group of guys. An unbelievable playoff series here against the Suns, going to Game 7, and a wild Game 7 it was. The Blazers down by as many as 18 points in the third quarter, come back to take the lead, to nearly blow it, if not for a game-tying 3 by Shaedon Sharp, and another comeback in the overtime period to win this game by 3. Wow! I don't even know what to say. That was incredible. Shaedon Sharp, take a bow, young man. 46 points, 7 of 8 from deep, including the biggest shot of this entire series so far. Enzo Shabazz, where did this come from? Our second leading scorer with 15 and 13. He makes his first 3 of his entire career, regular season or postseason, and he's been in the league for 3 years. He's not some rookie. Griffin, nearly a triple-double. Scoot, 13 and 14. Springer, double-double. Now, not everybody was efficient. Griffin missed a lot of shots. Springer certainly missed a lot of shots. As for the others, Logan, he had his fair share of misses, but he made some big plays in the fourth. Same can be said for Simons. He wasn't great during most of the game, but he was huge for our rally early in the fourth. The offense certainly had their good moments and their bad moments, but when we needed to make shots, we did. Devin Booker, with one hit basically, with 40, 10, and 8. He was unbelievable, albeit on 39 shot attempts. Durant was big. Ayton was big. The rookie, Caden Brake, had an impressive game. But unfortunately for the Suns, their Cinderella run as an 8th seed comes to a close, and the Blazers are moving on to the Western Conference Finals. We've got another Game 7 to go through first. Top-seeded Milwaukee gets by Detroit, and we are down to 4. Giannis and the Bucks face off against Damian Lillard and the Heat, while we are set to face off against the Sacramento Kings, a team who has changed drastically over this series. They had the same record as us, but they have the higher seed because they swept us in the regular season. And of course, this is a young, talented team who's drafted really well as of recent. They made the big move at the deadline to trade for Joel Embiid, who has been their leader during the playoffs. Now, they're a little bit banged up as Jaden Prospero and Midnight Hopkins are both nursing injuries, but it's not going to stop either of them from playing. Next episode, we've got Games 1 and 2 of the Western Conference Finals between us and the Kings. Who's going to the NBA Finals? Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Peace out.